The Biden administration suffered a legal setback this week when a Donald Trump appointed judge refused to allow a vaccine mandate for healthcare workers in 10 states to go into effect as the case proceeds. Now, you see, it's that little end part of that sentence that I just said right there, as the case proceeds, that a lot of the headlines and a lot of the freak out that happened this week seem to ignore. Because they don't want, these media organizations don't want people to understand that this is essentially just a really simple legal maneuver that happens all the time. Here's the headline from The Hill. Judge halts Biden vaccine mandate for health workers in 10 states. You see that headline, you're like, oh my God, I got to click on this. I got to know what happened here. The vaccine mandate appears to be dead. No, it's actually not. All that happened was that the judge said, hey, listen, while we're hearing this case, the mandate can't be in place because the lawsuit is basically about the mandate. So if it's already in place, then it doesn't do us a whole hell of a lot of good to have the case. Plus, it could ultimately lead to shortages among healthcare workers in these 10 states. And so, yes, as I pointed out, this was a Trump-appointed judge, but this was probably the correct decision to make at this time. Go ahead and put the injunction in place and say, okay, while we're determining the legality of this, the mandate's not in place. It's that simple, folks. The U.S. Supreme Court this year, by the way, in fact, I think it was last month, already ruled that a vaccine mandate for healthcare workers, somewhere in the Northeast, I forget where it was, but anyway, which state, ruled that it was constitutional. Sorry, you do have to get vaccinated. So I'm not worried about this little injunction from this judge. Is it a setback for the Biden administration? Maybe. I can't even say yes, it is, because it's a temporary injunction against a law that is currently being debated in court. We have seen how the courts have ruled on these issues for 116 years. I'm not worried about the vaccine mandates getting struck down in courts, and neither should you. What I am worried about, however, is the seemingly high number of healthcare workers here in the United States that don't want to protect themselves from deadly diseases. You're literally working in hospitals where people with deadly diseases go every day, and you don't want to protect yourself? I'm sorry, but these are not the kind of people I want working on me or my family if we ever end up in the hospital. I would rather have doctors and nurses and even, janitorial staff that understands that they have to take safety precautions when working in such an environment. I don't want anybody who's careless or stupid enough to think that, nah, I'll ignore the science. That to me is the real problem. That's the setback. But it's not a setback for the Biden administration. It's a setback for the United States healthcare system.